The Stay-at-Home Order is a perverted, degenerate stoner podcast for nerds. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
There's a lot of moving parts because it's not just one or two idiots. It's always like 3 to 5 idiots now, or 3 to 4 idiots, 2 to 3 idiots, and their
some
life
number
partners.
of idiots.
Somebody's dog in the background sometimes counts.
A gaggle of idiots, and then some people that put up with them. Make sure that the bills get paid.
If you're the life
Oh,
partner
it's so
of an
cute
idiot,
watching you like try to stop digging, but you're keeping digging the hole.
I'm trying to be diplomatic
Handful
but
of
realistic.
dumb, goddamn idiots.
It's a bunch of idiots. Hey everybody, welcome to the Stay-at-Home Order. Like I said, it's a collection of idiots. This is a tabletop role-playing podcast and stream, occasionally, where we get online. And if we're lucky, dice get rolled. Or we just talk about glue for 30 minutes and then eat cereal and go to bed. I'm Blade. And we're jumping back into the new campaign tonight, Shadow of the My Seat. And I get to play Trout Cockwing. And I'm just raring to go, ready and excited. And I listen to... I bitched about that 3-minute clip earlier, and then I listened to the 3-minute clip, and that was basically it. I didn't even listen to the full upload that you sent up there. because then I wanted to play Helldivers for a minute, and then we had dinner. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'll probably listen to it later.
everyone has to drink every time Blade mentions Helldivers.
Oh man, really?
All right.
That was number one.
I only mentioned
kidneys.
Yeah, I mean, I only played it for a couple minutes.
We played what?
It's a lot of fun though. Helldivers 2. God damn, that orange pop is fucking sweet. Ooh man, is that like?
What are you sipping on? Fanta?
Little Stewart's orange. In a nice
Ooh,
glass
a little
here.
crafty.
You can see it's
Fancy.
You're like
Yeah,
a little,
he like brought me one too. I'm like, thanks. Cool.
it's
you
got a
can
heady
really tell that
bouquet.
there's tannins or
I can literally
Swish it
feel
around.
my teeth
You can feel
falling
my
out
teeth
of my fucking head
loosening.
with that, dude.
Yep.
We're just that out with a little bit of water. Are we playing some dice?
I think we're gonna play a little bit of D&D tonight.
Oh.
So Todd, who are you playing? What's your name and where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Welcome to the Stay-at-Home Order.
Oh, hey everybody. Yeah, I'll be playing Dr. Garth Gaines tonight. He's kind of an evil dude. He has killed a few people in his profession as a doctor. Yeah. He's recently out of prison to go on to this adventure. It's kind of his rehab parole. If he gets out, if he completes this mission successfully, he gets to not be in prison anymore. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I don't really know what you want to hear about me. That's my guy.
Whereabouts
Yeah, that's
did
more than
Garth go
enough.
to school?
What?
Like med school? He went.
like, do you have an actual medical license is what I'm asking right now.
I mean, I got
He
one.
went to Anthony
but-
Hopkins.
Yeah. Yeah, we could say that.
Me
I don't-
and Sloan Kettering. That's pretty cool, man. Fucking
That's our guy.
and he's a cleric, so
Yep.
you've got fucking heals and you're throwing magic around and shit.
When I feel like it. Yep. He's I should probably say that. Variant human cleric. Correct. That's what we'll be playing. Nicole, who you got tonight?
I am playing Frankie Figs, a high elf druid who was also recently released from prison for robbing a bank. And once I complete this mission, I will be out hanging out with my raccoon permanently.
You need to expand on this raccoon of yours.
Nope.
No.
Does he have? Does your pet have like player stats?
No.
Oh.
But he should.
What? Yeah,
He should.
You got to give him some fucking player stats. Like, I happen to know the owl bear stats pretty well. Get those over to you.
Great.
I don't know that those equal each other.
Perfect.
You could no, I mean, because there are young owl bear stats, and then there are adult owl bear stats. You could just give him young owl bear stats. That'd probably be legit.
All right.
I will.
I mean, yeah, we should.
Throw it in.
Makes sense. Who you got tonight,
who's,
Kat?
yeah, who are you playing?
I am the rogue Desdemona Tonsilnoose. Street kid turned spy, narrowly escaped a prison sentence by agreeing to this fiasco, and is now babysitting all of the rest of you fools.
Oh, wow.
I don't need a babysitter.
No, you don't. but
You're the
those will.
mature one.
I just realized that you're all basically shitty criminals, and I'm not.
You're just a
not
shitty
a-
bird man.
I'm not a criminal at all. I'm not even a shitty bird man. I'm just a regular
like a
bird
tiny
man with
bird.
guns. I'm not tiny. I'm full grown.
Tiny little bird man.
I just
I'm
keep
full
hearing
grown.
tiny bird.
I'm actually
Sorry.
big for my. I'm big for my race. I'm fucking 5 foot. 5 foot like
You're
2.
taller. You're the same height as Garth, but he's also just like a small human being. So nobody's tall. Like I think
I
the
don't see
elf's
anybody
probably
just
the
tall. This
tallest.
guy's
I mean,
short.
I'm taller than this.
I'm taller than that.
You're some sort of freak. You're both freaks, though. You're huge, giant freaks. You got no feathers, and you're huge, and you've got regular feet and shit. It's weird.
Can I just grab your beak and just?
Oh, never.
You'd be nice.
Darn tootin'.
This tiny bird boy.
Too.
Well, I believe the last time we met, the mission you were set upon was what's that mean, Todd? Where are we at?
That's just a regular text message. I have muted all that bullshit now.
So the last time that
Sometimes
we met,
they're life-threatening alarms. Other times, it's just his wife sending him messages from the other room.
That's also a life-threatening alarm.
you guys were traveling away from the Endover Grove, which was your hometown, and thinking that it was the last bastion of hope for sentient kind, as the rest of the world had become an apocalyptic wasteland. Setting out to find a cure or some speck of hope in this terrible world, you found yourself in an abandoned orphanage. And once inside said orphanage, you came across a strange young lad named Marcus, who wanted to take you down to the basement and play a Monopoly. There was a bit of a confusion as to the threat level this young boy was making, but it turned out that it's not necessarily a young boy, and he seems to be covered with this sickly, thin goo, similar to like a raspberry preserves or a gack stickiness, slimy. And Garth, once you made contact with this lad, for some reason you've forgotten the name of the birdman that you were traveling with. Simultaneously, when that memory had slipped you, Marcus, the boy, looks to Trout and says, "Mr. Cockwing, would you like to play Monopoly with me down in the basement? My name's Marcus."
Absolutely not. You stay the fuck away from me, you glue boy.
You can see like
So,
the full
now-
disgustingness of this creature now. I think there was intent to
Yeah, go ahead.
shoot it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to shoot this thing. Yeah, violently, as quickly as possible.
Is Garth also like encroaching on me with a weapon? Because I'll shoot his ass too.
Not currently, I don't think, right, Garth?
Okay, all right. We're just.
My notes.
I thought maybe he had turned
in
his rapier on me.
In my notes, I have drawn my sword on him because I did not remember or recognize him. But I did ask him, "Who are you and what are your intentions?"
I'm gonna kill this
Fingers
kid.
comically enough. This slimy boy creature is now. I guess. If it's gonna be that way, why don't we just start the session out by everybody rolling for initiative?
Oh shit! Whose team am
seems
I even
fair.
on?
No one's.
19.
17.
I got a 15.
17.
Cool. I'm gonna have everybody remember those numbers. Well, we cut to a short message by our sponsors.
We don't have any sponsors.
Oh, Smooth Crew.
We're not
Live
allowed to
on
do
the
that when
internet.
the girls are on.
we got a cease and desist.
We actually have a list
Not allowed
of
to talk
things.
about
It
smooth
says
glue.
no smooth glue. It says Piper, and then there's an X through that.
Says Piper.
From top of the order, Desdemona, you see all this unfolding in front of you. The two young gentlemen kind of in a standoff situation with one of Trout's guns aimed at the boy and Garth's rapier pointed at the Birdman.
I would like to get in the middle of them and say, look, we're all on the same side here. Whether we remember it or not, right now we need to take care of this thing that's trying to kill us over there. So let's do this after that.
What are my what's my mindset like? Do I care?
What do you mean? Do
Do
you
I know-
care? Like,
Like, do I know these people? Like, I'm
You
I'm
recognize
being
the
infected by
two-
something.
yeah, you recognize the two elves, but you're not familiar
Okay.
who the bird is.
So I have consciousness of the situation except for the bird. The tiny bird boy.
Yeah, something. Yeah, part of your memory has been wiped. Not completely. You're not completely brain dead, but you've lost some memory. And you're
Okay.
you're making it
Full
like
grown bird.
just like a. Hold on. What's going on here? So as you stood between the two of them, kind of diffuse the situation. This boy / slime is standing alongside a closed trap door in this abandoned, kind of dilapidated building. So there's rubble around, but there's quick access downstairs or to the hallway and out of this building. So it's not huge, but there's a little bit of space for you to move.
Can I throw a handful of salt at Marcus?
You have salt somewhere in your pack.
We talked
Yeah.
about this last time. She's definitely got the salt.
Somebody's got the salt.
Desdemona's 100% a witch. Like, just know
I
that.
just want to pull out the salt and just toss it.
Pocket sand,
Okay.
but salt.
it's
Put the pocket salt.
old driveway salt. Used.
David Attenborough.
Woo! Woo! That was
wild. It's getting
Ooh,
wild. It's
shit.
getting wild. Ooh, it's getting wild.
Just plugging that
pancreas.
orange soda. I'm waiting
Oh,
for
man.
Keenan and Cal to show up. Just being like,
My
Welcome
pancreas
to
just
Go
pops
Burger.
like an overfilled water balloon, dude. Just
Oh my god. All right,
Gross.
Desdemona, we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna do a ranged attack with a handful of salt. So you're gonna roll a d20. We're gonna use your dexterity for throwing.
Okay, so that would be 23.
God damn.
Okay.
hit.
Like one of those guns that are made to shoot at bugs, a fistful of salt is thrown at this young boy, or what seems to be a young boy, before you can see immediately a chemical reaction of this drying out and a sizzle popping of this creature. But it doesn't seem to be affecting like the face of the boy. It's just like pop rocks. But we're gonna go.
This is wild sound effects. Garth's gonna take 2 steps back from Desdemona with that salt real quick. Like, fuck.
Watch it. She's got the seasonings.
I don't need any guns.
You can see quickly that the boy has an undulating tentacle kind of writhe out from one of his feet and wraps around Garth and begins to tug at you towards the trap door. That was a 7, so 16 to hit.
Hit.
I mean, it's not going to be a big deal. You're only going to take 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage for fucking grabbing me? Damn. Motherfucker's
He's got the
strong.
goo.
Yeah, he's got
Giant.
the glue.
He's
Gluey
getting goo, and he's beginning to try to drag you down towards the basement. But next in the order is either Frankie or Garth. I believe, Frankie, you've got the higher dex mod, but really up to whatever one of you wants to go first in that.
I mean, go
I'll
ahead.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my short sword and I'm gonna take a swing at this tentacle.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep, no problem.
Go ahead and roll for an attack to chop this guy. Yeah.
18.
You slice into it. It's making like this weird cutting noise as it slices into this non-fleshy flesh. It's like, again, raspberry preserves. The boy isn't fully solid, so it's like punching through way too easily as you're just slicing into it. It's quite disgusting. And as a big chunk sloughs off and slides to the ground, you see that it dissolves a little bit before slithering down the crack in between the floorboards into the basement. Roll for damage, though.
7.
7 points of damage. Slicing into this thing. Garth, it's letting you go now. Your leg's free. This boy that's now just an undulating mass of preserves, jelly, and other very blood-like fluid moves in front of you.
Is this boy either blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned?
Is he any of those things?
Yes.
You can't ask that of him. That's not cool.
I'm asking you this as the DM.
Yeah, no, he is none of those conditions.
Fuck. I'm going to run away. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking as far as I can get from this dude. I'm just gonna fucking try to like. Maybe
Oh
go
my
the
god.
go another- I'm gonna hide behind Desdemona. That's what I'm gonna do. She helped me before. I'm gonna hide behind Desdemona.
You're taller than me. We've already
Taller
established
than
this.
me.
You're taller than me.
That's my action.
I think I'm like 5'6".
That's 2 inches, baby.
Sometimes it matters.
Prout 6-shooter already drawn. You see this is all happening in front of you.
Well, I'll think I'll draw both my 6-shooters. I'm just gonna aim them both at this boy's head and try to blow her clean off his shoulders. I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Okay.
That's 25 and 16.
Both shots go off, hitting directly where you intend them to be. Shrapnel explodes inside of this gelatinous mess, revealing itself to have a stretch of membrane attaching some of these pieces. You can see that just erupt with the bullets cascading through the air and into its flesh. Roll me some damage on both of those. Can a bird even... Yeah, a bird could make that noise.
A bird could definitely yeehaw.
That's definitely his squawk, and it's uncontrollable.
Do you want damage on that, sir?
Yeah, damage. Damage me,
that's
boy.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, you see a nice chunk of this goo explode from those shots, but then almost simultaneously it reforms back into the shape of the boy standing there. And he goes, Mr. Trout Cockwing, I just want to play Monopoly with somebody down in the basement. Maybe one of my friends would like to play with you as well. We're
You stay the fuck away from me, you weird glue boy.
Back to the top of the order, Desdemona. This creature is still there, formed.
Please God help me.
So, I'd like to ask then, kid, you are obviously not a real boy.
Marcus, who loves
what are
Monopoly.
you at? What are you, Marcus? What actually are you? Because nobody's going down
Hungry.
the basement if we don't know.
Say hungry?
Marcus?
Well, I suppose I could eat, yeah.
But why are you trying to look like a person if you're clearly not?
Marcus, I'm hungry.
I think we should
I'm a
just
little boy
leave.
who lives in an adoption center, an orphanage, and I love Monopoly. And if you come down in the basement, and he trails off.
I think I'd just like to edge towards the door.
Yo, I'm
Okay.
a slime boy. We can't just leave I'm already slimed.
Has anybody got any, like, fire? Maybe we could burn him with fire. If y'all got something that I could shoot to ignite, I probably could shoot something for you.
Yeah, shoot something all you want. But if that's all you're going to do, Desdemona, just try to back out of this room.
Yeah, I think I'd like to just move towards the door so that we can jet if that's what we want to do. If, Garth is hiding behind me, so he's clearly not like ready to go and, attack this thing. And shooting it didn't do much. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to head towards the basement. So I would just move towards the door and see what happens with this
Peace out.
jelly boy.
Okay. Next up is Jelly Boy himself as the hatch to the basement slams open, and you can more visibly see now these threads of slime connected from the visage of the boy. It's this long tendril leading from him that goes down to the basement, and you can see it moving and start rising as up from the hatch comes this cube-like slime fitting right outside the shape of the hatch itself, and once it's above those onto the floor, it just and becomes this lump of preserves and flesh and goo and slime, and it starts to reach towards you with human-like hands that also seem to look like tendrils writhing out of its body. And you can hear Marcus say again, Monopoly, down in the basement. All of us can play. Trout Cockwing.
Got a hard on for trout. I get... Alright, at this point, I'm going to realize that I'm already slimed. I'm connected to this stuff. And I'm going to make a sacrifice. And I'm going to go into the slime creature. And I'm going to
Oh my God.
And I'm just going to start swinging the rapier as hard as I can.
Oh my Jesus.
Like, I'm just going towards the hand, choppy, 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 for the little bird boy.
Okay. Okay, that's what you plan on doing. It's actually his turn first, and I'd like you to make a
How's it his turn
DC.
first? I'm 17.
It's his. He rolled an 18.
He's 15. No, he didn't.
That was Cockwing.
My initiative is 15.
Remember
So I
these
need a
numbers,
DC
Kyle.
I need a DC 15. I know. It's a DC 15 wisdom saving throw from you, Garth.
Oh,
You
Okay.
gotta roll better than a 15.
Okay. Well, 17 plus 5, yes.
Perfect. Again, it tries to wrap its weird goo-like tentacles around you, and you can smell like this sulfurous odor coming off of it as it's trying to grab at you. Now these hands are forming, and this creature, tries to do something into your head. You feel that it's like trying to gnaw on your memories.
Can I fight that? Like, can I just try to fight that? Like, just use my mental...
That's what the
Power?
DC was. You rolled the 17. You're able to get that overwhelming feeling
Alrighty.
to go away.
All right.
And now again, it's Frankie's turn.
I'm going to firebolt this goo boy.
Now we're talking. Shoot it.
19.
Use your finger guns.
19,
Lightning bolt.
19, you said,
Yes.
is it was a hit. And you see this firebolt just whip into this boy, and his face starts to melt away, and he's like, "I'm Marcus."
Fuck you, Marcus!
What's the damage on that?
8.
It squeals in like a strange agony, and it almost feels like this creature is like taken aback from taking fire damage. You see that it's melting the face of Marcus, and it's not reforming as quickly as it did when it was slashed or shot at.
Okay.
Garth, you're seeing this as well as the gooey boy goo, boy named Goo. Oh my god, guys. Remember that album?
What?
When Goo Boy got shot, Garth, what you got?
I don't have any fire, but he seems weakened, so I am going to just... I guess I'm going to attack then. I'm going to I'm going to rush him, and I'm going to swing the rapier at him. I'm going to like wildly swing it though. Like I'm not skilled with it, just crazily
yeah, 'cause
wildly.
The rapier is a stabbing weapon.
Yeah. Well, I'm swinging it. Like I'm not stabbing, I'm swinging it.
It's like swinging a straightened hanger at a fucking wall of glue.
I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. I'm not stabbing it. 17 plus 5. Alright, it's gotta be a hit.
Just keep,
Yeah, so
keep
22,
swiping at him. You
that's-
got it.
Hit. That is a hit. What's the damage for slapping him with your coat hanger?
Slapping him.
Just stab him with the edge of your shield.
13.
13 damage.
Golly, that's not bad.
For a good old fashioned slap.
Just slicing into jello.
Drop Cockwing, pistols ablaze.
Well, noticing that fire had an interesting effect on it, I'm gonna holster one of my pistols, and instead of firing twice, I'm gonna see if I can get Miss Figs to light one of my bullets on fire for me, and use a grip point to take a trick shot. I'm gonna take a trick shot and enhance my firearm in a unique way by lighting it on fire. So it's a firing arm.
You want me to firebolt your gun?
I need you to firebolt my gun so that I can shoot this fucking thing with a fiery bullet.
That sounds insane.
I love it.
You
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna drop it when I firebolt it?
No, ma'am, absolutely not.
Or
These
catch
guns
yourself
will
on
never,
fire?
I'll never drop it. That is possible. I'll never drop the gun, though.
Are you wanting to hold your turn so that when Frankie shoots the fireball or the firebolt at your gun, you want to pull the trigger to firebolt bullets at the same time?
I mean, if you want me to just throw down some bullet damage on her next firebolt, that's if that's how that translates to you, then
I
Well,
feel
so
like
you're
she should
driving.
firebolt your bullet.
I'm saying like light my bullet on fire and then I'll take a shot
Exactly.
and roll fire damage on this son of a bitch.
So basically, you want her to enchant your weapon?
Absolutely, yeah, if you wanna call it
This doesn't
enchantment,
seem
you can
safe.
call it enchantment. It's just an idea that's popped into my head, and well, I know these firearms in and out, and I reckon she can handle a little extra fire.
All
So
right.
I say light this bitch up and let's fire away. You know what I mean? It's like a
All right, I'll firebolt this gun.
Yes, you
or these
will.
bullets.
Okay, so you are going to wait, I guess, until
I mean, like
Frankie.
most of that's flavor, but I can expend a grit point. I have 3 grit points per day. I can expend a grit point to enhance my firearm attack in some way. It's up to you whether you'll allow me to do it. It's a DC 14, so I have to roll above a 14 in order for this to hit, or in order for it to not blow up in my own fucking face. But I'd like to throw fire damage at
Well, that's what
instead
you're
of
gonna
just
you roll
regular
that.
piercing damage.
That's you got to roll that first. So like you're rolling that check to see if you fire, and then you're rolling the attack itself.
Well, that's fair. I just want to light it on fire.
That's all I gives a fuck about.
Yeah, you've got this device that's attached. It's very like Acme, where like you have the thing that just like comes out and like pulls out, and it's just like a lighter in front of the gun, like a homemade. Like you got my hairspray, but it's actually a gun, and you're shooting bullets through fire.
Everybody stand back. It takes a lot of grit to fire a weapon like this, and holy fuck, I rolled exactly a 14.
Yikes.
I knew it would work. I absolutely knew that was going to work.
It's our
All right,
baby
roll for
Cardinal
attack.
Birdman.
Roll for an attack.
I rolled a 25.
Tiny
for
little
my
bird.
hit. I'm fully grown. Watch my gun go off. It's...
But kaboom! You blast this sumbitch. You send this sumbitch down. Go ahead. What's the damage on boy?
That's
My boy.
8 damage. That's 8 damage. I don't know. I don't know if you're letting me add anything to it because of how cool it was or what.
It wasn't on fire. It was a little smoldering. Like
I'll give you inspiration
It turns
for
out
the cool
those bullets
move.
are actually really hot already when they come out of the gun, so the lighter in front of the gun didn't do a whole lot, if I'm being honest. But I hit him. You can't question that. I got a dead eye for it.
Ingenuity.
take that inspiration. Take that inspiration.
Yeah, you got inspiration for your cool trick. Your cool trick.
Yeah, hell yeah. Feeling great. It fucking worked. I knew it would. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it. It's good to know I can
You
rely
do
on
know
you to light my
yourself, you
guns on
dumbass.
fire. Oh yeah, that's right. We'll pat myself on the back now.
Desdemona, you still hiding by the front door, trying to back out of this room. Just let these idiots
I,
take care of this mess.
Tell me you have some fire damage.
I don't.
We gotta kill this glue monster.
Yeah. So are the cube and the boy the same unit?
Yeah, you can see that there's like a tendril connecting the boy
Okay.
to this big blobular mass.
We just keep
Can I
attacking
take
the boy.
the rest of my salt and just pour it in a line on the floor to divide them from where we are? Like a line of salt in front of where the closest of these guys are so that they can't come over it?
I mean, you could set it up to be like some sort of trap, but again, it didn't seem like it
it's
inherently
cool.
wounded the creature. It made more of like the pop rocks explosion, like a
So it wasn't actually
volcano
painful.
science projects. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't really do
Okay, so it
anything other
wasn't
than like a
something
chemical
void.
reaction.
Damn it. All right.
It was
if
like
we
a
light the
science
salt
fair
on
volcano
fire
full
and
of
create
baking
a ring
soda
of
and
fire
vinegar.
Yeah, I
around
can light
the
it on
thing.
fire.
I can shoot arrows at it.
Fiery arrows?
If we have fire that we can light them with.
We have a
I
lighter.
I have I have a torch.
You
I'll
could
light
take
that
a
shit on
turn and
fire.
like set up some fiery arrows.
Yeah,
if you wanted
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
All right, do it. I'll shoot it with arrows then. What do I have to do?
So you'd take a round, just like an action to like, to take your current arrows or at least the couple that you want to use and make them flammable to be able to shoot at this
Okay.
thing.
And then what am I rolling to attack it?
It's going to be
Oh, you-
a ranged attack, but you're going to use your turn. Like right now, you're just going to be able to get them ready. You're not going to be able to attack
Okay,
outright.
so I'm just
'Cause you're gonna have to, like,
standing
put
here
them-
doing
wrap
arrow
them-
things.
Wrapping the
Okay.
arrows, lighting them on fire,
Got
and
it.
then like getting everything ready to shoot out.
Right. Okay.
But the creature has a hard-on for Garth. It's trying to
Yeah,
pull
he
you down
does.
into its lair.
That's not a good thing,
20
man.
21 to hit.
Fuck, that's a hit. Hardcore. Garth's gonna die, you guys. You guys need to fuck this thing up. He's only a human.
There's not a big, strong bird.
No,
Little
you're just
baby
getting
bird boy.
bludgeoned here for a quick second. So I mean, it's not like a huge
It's not
deal.
hardcore. Yeah.
So that is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, Garth's about to go fucking down, dude.
Plus,
I'm at 7 health.
no, you're not.
Heal yourself.
After that 10, I'm at 7
You'll
health.
be fine.
Heal
Two.
yourself.
You'll be fine.
Okay, 1,
Jesus, he's still going.
and then 4 points of psychic damage as you can feel like your brain being invaded by this creature again.
So is that actual like damage to my hit points, or that's just psychic?
Yeah, and that's like the form of damage. So you're taking psychic damage
okay.
and like bludgeoning damage as it like
Right.
swipes at you.
Garth is officially at 3 hit points. We need to fuck this dude up.
I feel
And
like
it's Frank's turn currently.
maybe he
But
should've
Cockling,
left.
what do you?
All right, I'm gonna cast Firebolt again.
kill it with fire.
Nat 20.
Hot damn!
Ooh. Okay,
9 damage.
give me the. Is that just the one roll of damage? Should you?
Yeah.
What is so you do? Is that a D10?
Yeah.
Okay, so around these parts, we do your one roll plus the maximum roll of that die for your crit. So you're gotten 19 points of damage on that.
Nice. Can if I cast Healing Word, is that a bonus action?
Healing word as a bonus action, I believe so.
Yeah.
As long as
Okay.
Yep. You're,
Can I cast that on Garth?
yeah. Go ahead and give him some HP back.
5.
Fuck yeah.
That'll do. Hell yeah. We're getting closer to double digits.
8.
What's your max
Yeah.
HP?
23.
I'm trying to think
Oh,
of like
shit.
what that would look like in like really like you just got the shit kicked out of you, dude. Your face is just all puffy and help you guys.
You just had like a
I got an
boy,
oxygen mask on, like.
like you know that like cornstarch thing, that oblek, where it's like you touch it and like you just like it's soft, but then like if you slap it, it's hard. So it's like you're like, oh, this is an
Hell
ooh
yeah.
boy, and then like it slaps you in this face, and it's like hitting cement.
It's called non-Newtonian fluid.
So Garth, you're up now after that quick healing. What do you say, Frankie, for that healing word? What's your healing word? Pineapple.
Sure.
Pineapple.
Yep.
Just like an ethereal pineapple floats towards him and bursts with healing energy.
I love pineapple. I'm down for that.
All right. Whatever's good. But Garth, yeah, it's your turn now, brother.
All right. I'm gonna cast a blindness, deafness spell onto the cube creature because I feel like that creature is connected to the boy creature. So fuck the boy creature. Let's go for the main creature.
Okay.
The same creature. You realize that the boy is like its thumb. We've been talking to its thumb for the last day and a half, right?
Yeah. Well, fuck the thumb. That's what I'm saying. You want to go for a thumb or the body?
I guess in game time we've probably been here for 5 minutes, but
Remember, we were here for about a month.
One creature makes a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened for the duration.
I'm going to humor you and say I rolled a 14.
So what do I have to do?
What's your spell save DC?
I have no idea how to tell that.
What do you cast your spells with? Wisdom or intelligence?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right, we're done here tonight, guys. That was fun. Let me pull it up here.
Mine
Pretty sure
is
it's
13.
a wisdom guy.
I have it looks like 13 for me too. Yeah, it looks like Constitution 13. Attack save.
All right, I rolled a 14. So,
Oh, fuck.
and I'm immune to being deafened and blinded.
Well, in that case, since you put it that way,
I
I'm
tried.
also going to try to deaf and blind that boy. But coming up after him, Cockwing.
I'm just gonna take a quick look at the two that aren't lying broken and bloody on the ground and say, guys, should we just keep throwing fire at this thing, or anybody got any other bright ideas? Maybe a way to make bigger fire all at once. Anybody got any ideas about that?
I like that
Explosions.
idea. Yeah,
Talk about explosions, you guys. How
I
can
have
we
a
make things
flask of
explode?
oil.
The one with the gun.
I have a
guns.
wait. You have a flask of oil?
Yeah.
That seems like a thing that might explode or get on fire somehow.
Do you and you have fire arrows at the ready?
Fire arrows are
Apparently,
queued
yeah.
up.
Do you have any
Yep.
bonus actions or double fighting? Like, can you use 2 weapons? What do you got?
Well, it's Trout's
I got-
turn right now. Let me play devil's advocate a little bit.
Mhm.
Devil's advocate? I love that guy.
Gabble, gabble,
And-
Double,
Come on.
double.
Why don't you do a handoff of the oil to Cockwing so he can toss it and then shoot off those arrows in the next action?
Sure.
I reckon that's
throw
the
'em.
best way to do it. Yeah, give me that.
Because I think
bucket
that
of
sounds
oil.
pretty badass. You don't want to do a big explosion. You want to fuck this place. You could just level the whole building at this point. So might as well make a
Fuck
best of it.
yeah!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's burn it to the ground and then we'll rifle through the ashes.
Okay.
All right. So quick handoff of this cast of oil is Trout Cockwing, the Aarakocra gunslinger, ruffles his feathers a bit and tosses this container towards the gelatinous. Fuck, it's slippery. Oh damn.
I got no fingers. I only got feathers.
Pardon me.
That's a good point. Why don't
Gotta
you
throw this
roll-
oil now.
Yeah,
Damn
roll
it!
dexterity.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Oh, for a second I thought that was a nat 1. Oh, it's a 10 though.
You're fine. You toss the oil into the... And Desdemona, you're up if you're going to be taking your Rambo moment to get your flaming arrow queued up.
Okay.
Everybody's standing right very close to this thing. All right.
guess.
Take a shot.
Yeah, is that the
Kill
plan?
it.
I'm
You wanna roll
literally
for
connected
attack?
to it.
You're
All right.
literally connected to it.
Aren't I with Glob?
What
It's
am I
like sweet.
rolling?
To attack, it's your ranged weapon attack. So it would be your D20 plus your dexterity. and probably proficiency,
Okay.
which would be 3 or 2.
So
It's been a while since I played D&D. 2.
so it's plus my dexterity.
Yeah, so you are rolling, let's see here, a d20 plus 6 for
Good, because I have like a 4, so that's 10.
It's not good.
Oh, that's.
not quite good enough with the. Are you
Wait,
aiming
were
at
you
the
aiming for the
creature
bucket or
aiming
the
at
monster?
oil?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we're aiming at the oil.
Okay.
Yeah, aim at the oil. That's right.
The oil
Right.
catches, and okay, yes, flames erupt, and this creature just screams this like strange gelatinous sound, and you can hear just the grumbling as Marcus melts a little bit more. And it's
That seemed to work, you guys.
back down into the basement. This slime just oozes, thins out. You can see it melting, caking the floor with this pink and red, stretching out like slime over your parents' carpet, and they're just super pissed. And it goes down and like gets stuck way into the fibers. The fire is burning now. The orphanage is ablaze as the oil has soaked into the wood floors, and this creature has been defeated.
Right.
And you guys
Thank
can make a
God.
speedy escape, getting out of your over the night camp and back into the desolate wasteland that is the wildlife.
Am I still slimy?
Hooray!
Or am I no
You've got a
longer
little
Slime
bit-
Garth?
You've got like a good layer of mucus on you from being manhandled, like where it just
Like-
blasts you.
And the
But you're
Ghostbusters,
not-
basically.
Yeah, yep, but not the marshmallow at all. It's slick
Come.
like afterbirth. What?
Oh, okay. All right.
Aren't we following a river? Can he just like get in the river, clean himself off, so we don't have to drag this
It's probably for the
along with
best.
us?
Yeah. hmm
Smooth glue doesn't come off from river. That's a
Try
fact.
anyways, just to humor
Just
us
try
just
off.
for the sake of.
All right, I'm gonna dive into the river, but I feel like, yeah, fuck, it, I'm gonna dive in the river.
Well, that
Clean
was
my
a lot
shit
of fun,
off.
you guys. I like the way you handle yourselves. People know how
so
to
you're just-
conduct business.
Into the water. Okay.
Butt naked, though. I'm gonna take my clothes off first.
Oh, that's obvious.
Okay,
I
so,
mean,
like, it's
'cause
on
they're
your
also
clothes.
covered in goo.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I guess I'm gonna go butt naked first. I'll wash my clothes after.
We just gotta look at your butthole while you're crouched down next to the river.
I'm gonna
washing
ask
your laundry.
I'm gonna ask the baby bird to wash my clothes while I jump in butt naked.
I've gone for a fly. I've actually gone to stretch my wings, so I'm just gone.
Can I just get
go-
cleaned?
As soon as you
Go-
started
go
taking
for
your
it.
clothes off, I was like, "Oh guys, I need a fresh breath of air here. I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes."
Can you just do some recon for us while you're up there? Fuck.
No, I'm not paying attention to shit. I'm just floating around.
Oh,
Just
why don't
go-
you make a perception
just-
check?
Who?
Trout Cockwing.
That's let's see here. What we got? That's a 15. That's a 17.
Mm-hmm.
A 17.
Yes, sir.
I reckon that's
As you're
too above
circling-
15.
Circling around, you notice that there is a smoke pillar coming up from the building that you caught on fire, killing the blobular little boy. And about the 15 minutes away towards the river, you find your party watching Garth wash his butthole in the river. And then a little bit
To
ways
be fair, we are
To the
not
south.
watching.
Yes, you
Definitely
are.
not.
Yes,
No,
you
we
Where
are.
I'm at, it looks like everybody is watching him.
It's a hard pass.
Well, I wonder why they're watching
You see it-
watching assholes. Disgusting.
In the distance, you see another pillar of smoke. And coming your way from the south looks to be a small band of goblins riding on top of large beasts pretty quickly. But in the meantime, we'll just have to wait till next week.
Well, Gar's butt fucking naked in the river. Hey, like, can we take a nap or something? Like, can I get some healing?
I'm sure
fuck.
you'll consider maybe
I mean,
a
you're
short
not-
You can
rest
heal
after
yourself,
you're
can't
out.
you?
Yeah, you can
I mean,
lay on
yeah,
your hands.
No, I don't have lay on hands.
Trott's just doing a little bit of reconnaissance,
Do you
and
have
I mean, if he
cure
wants to look into
wounds?
anything further,
I have cure wounds, yeah. Can I do that right now? Can I do that now?
Go ahead and- go ahead and
while I'm bathing.
You're curing yourself in the river. I get it.
Yeah, so nice and
Yeah.
waters.
Everybody. Yeah.
It's just laying
I'd
his
cure
hands
me.
on pretty hard right there.
Plus your spellcasting ability. Where do I find my spellcasting ability
I cure
modifier?
me real hard.
What do you cast your spells with? Wisdom or intelligence?
I don't
He's
know
a cleric.
the answer
He's
to
a
that.
wisdom.
How do I
Okay, so what's your
find
wisdom
that?
modifier?
Oh, my wisdom modifier is yes. Ooh, wow. I don't know. Oh, wisdom modifier here. +3.
Then that's your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so I get 6 more points. Cool. I'm happy with that. Double digits. We're at 14.
Okay, you're hanging in there.
I'm half life.